Anglo-Zanzibar War, the shortest war in history. Extended version for video. In history, wars are often defined by their length, but there's one conflict that stands out as the shortest ever, the Anglo-Zanzibar War, which took place on August 27, 1896, and lasted only 38 minutes. The backdrop of the war starts with the Sultanate of Zanzibar, located in East Africa. Zanzibar had long been under the influence of the British Empire, which controlled key parts of the region's trade and infrastructure. The Sultan of Zanzibar, Hamad bin Thawini, had been friendly toward British interests. However, in 1896, when Sultan Hamad died, he was succeeded by his cousin, Sultan Khalid bin Barghash, who was less sympathetic to British control. The British Empire, concerned about losing influence in Zanzibar, demanded that Sultan Khalid step down. Khalid, however, refused and barricaded himself inside his palace with an armed guard. In response, the British issued an ultimatum demanding that Khalid abdicate by 9 a.m. on August 27. When he didn't comply, the British took military action. The British had a powerful navy, including warships, machine guns, and mortars, while Sultan Khalid had only a small army, limited artillery, and a few defensive structures. As the clock ticked down, the British forces began bombarding the palace, with heavy artillery fire hitting Khalid's palace, causing significant damage. The Sultan's forces fought back, but they were no match for the overwhelming firepower of the British. Within 38 minutes, the British had decisively defeated the Sultan's forces. Sultan Khalid fled the palace, and the British installed a new pro-British Sultan, Sultan Hamad bin Muhammad Dekonam, who was more favorable to their interests. The war ended swiftly, but it marked a significant moment in the colonial history of East Africa, as it further solidified British control over the region. The Chrononerid, or Anglo-Zanzibar War, remains the shortest recorded war in history, and it's a remarkable example of the power dynamics during the age of imperialism, where a conflict lasting just under an hour could have such lasting geopolitical effects. This war is a unique chapter in history, illustrating how political power and military strength could change the course of nations in a matter of minutes.